Hi, this is Amy M. Burns, author of Using Technology with Elementary Music Approaches, published by Oxford University Press, and available from Oxford and Amazon today. Over this next week, I'm going to jump onto my blog and just do these short YouTube videos as I'm counting down 5 different free tech activities for L-Mused, starting today with number 5. If you are in the States, you are probably on holiday, but if you're like where I am in the Northeast, you've been hit hard by the Omicron variant of COVID. So schools are pivoting again. I know it's been a very popular phrase for the last 2 years, pivot. And so you might be coming back to an adapted classroom. Therefore, this week I'm going to give you 5 free activities that you can use with elementary music ed in general music. And it kind of works so that you can adapt this to asynchronous, synchronous, one-to-one learning, remote learning, concurrent learning, all of that. So the first activity I'm giving you is a Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. activity. It's available for Google Slides and SEESAW right here off my blog, which is going to be linked right below this YouTube video. This activity shows the students different resources, whether you're in Google Slides or if you are in SEESAW. The first slide is going to show you 7 different resources that involve songs and stories and rhythm activities, all about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. When you continue to the next slide, the students will practice rhythm activities that come from thinking map phrases that my students created in 2nd grade. When you go to the next slide, I've included a spinner. The spinner is in both SEESAW and Google Slides. And in Google Slides, the students can practice those rhythm patterns. In SEESAW, they can actually play the spinner and circle the rhythm pattern they land on. And then what they can do, when they pause it, they can circle that. Then they can actually click the record button and perform the rhythm pattern. So you have a bit of an assessment tool in there. In the next activity, it is a thinking map, so this is going to encourage writing. And it's for them to write what they've learned about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. from all the resources from slide 2. So in this Google Slides activity here, you can use the text tool or the drawing tool. In the SEESAW, you can use the drawing tool, which is great. And then finally, you can, from that map, you can write one of the phrases and then decode the rhythm. So if your students don't know what a thinking map is, they can hit the examples and see it. And if they're using Google Slides, when they get to that, instead they don't have that drawing tool, they can technically use one of the drawing tools, the line tools up here, but they can also use the text tool. So just go right to my blog. The link is below. It will show you everything you need. And then, of course, in the links below too, you can download the files as a Google Slides copy or a SEESAW file if you're using SEESAW. Come back for number 4 tomorrow as we work on countdown into 2022.